I'm Ari, as you guys may or may not know, and today I'm going to be expressing my opinion on something a little bit controversial. I'm going to be explaining why I do not like Peace Out Gacha Opinions. This isn't to get confused with hating her. No, I just don't like her. Okay, so I know all of you have already started rushing to hit the report button and the dislike button, but hear me out before you do that. I don't like gacha tubers like Peace Out Gacha Opinions because they ruin our community. They ruin our community and they just make it even worse. For example, gacha tubers like Katie Cat Gacha wouldn't even have 1,000 subscribers if people hadn't talked about her so much. Like, I understand you get offended, but you know, like, talking about it makes more people get offended, and then in turn makes our community look even worse. Now, I have no problem with people outside of the community I do have a little bit of a problem, but I have no problem with them thinking that all the gacha community is all bad, because they aren't part of it. They shouldn't, they don't have to defend it. They can do whatever they want. But people who are in the community should understand. I know the community the majority of the community is kids. Heck, even I'm a kid, but you know, you should know better than to just make videos about your community being the worst thing on the world. That's gonna give an impression to other people who aren't in the community and they don't know anything about Gacha Fall or literally anything else, and then they start thinking that the whole community is bad because of you saying that the community is bad. Now, a famous example of this is Peace Out Gacha Opinions. I'm sure you guys have stumbled across a video and seen it. Now, how did you find out about gacha tubers like Katie Cat Gacha or Jellobug Studios or like literally any other gacha tuber who was talked about in videos? Through said videos, right? And then you decided to make your own video. This is how a meme goes viral, but instead of making it a viral meme, you're putting clout on your own community and milking milking your own videos and making it to outsiders that your community sucks because you make videos about how your community sucks. That's like going to an audition and instead of saying, okay, so I really like my singing skill, that's like going to a singing competition and saying, yeah, I suck at singing. Please don't give me the vote. You're ruining your own you're ruining your own little like bubble area or whatever. You're ruining your own chances at winning the game. And I ask people, what's the point? And I think that people who do this are just mainly gacha haters themselves, and they just don't want to. I think that people who do this are just mainly gacha haters themselves and want to get a little bit of clout from people in the community and people outside the community, both making even more money. Now, obviously, there's some exceptions here, who just are following the trends, but I think that the majority of the videos that make cringe comes from people inside the community is just them milking the gacha community because they know it's a hot topic right now and it's super controversial and they could make a good chunk of money out of it. And that's just so disgusting. Like, the majority of people are also milking out gacha tubers like Yami, for example. She reacts to gacha and she reacts to gacha and milks them for money. Like, that's someone's hard work. That's literally taking a video, copying it, and just saying I gave the credit, so it doesn't count. That's like making a reaction video of a copyrighted song. It's not okay. And A lot of people milk the gacha community. I'm fully aware of this. I'm not a kid to just think that the world is only good. There is a lot of bad people out there who want money and greed, and I can understand. You want to sustain your family. Yeah, sure. But can't you do that in another way, not trashing down a community? Every community has a bad side. The gacha community just has a bigger one. What do you get out of milking it and saying that it's terrible? What do you get? Nothing. You just get you're just hating on a community for no reason. You get some money, sure, but like ruining people's lives just for money is not okay. That's like if I walked up to you and said, yeah, so can I rob your house? And then I just robbed your house, and then you can't do anything about it because now you said that I'm the bully right now. That's literally what these people do. They pretend like they're the victims, and then they pretend like they're the victims, and then when we try to defend ourselves, they play the victim cards on themselves even more. I don't like being harsh to people, but this just can't go unnoticed. Like, you're milking the gacha community. You're milking a community mainly full of kids, and you're pretending like it's okay, and then getting more people to hate on said community. Why do people like money so much? Like, I know it can buy you stuff, but don't you have a more honest way of earning money? Or are you going to spend your entire pathetic life just stealing and just taking clout off innocent little kids? I guess the second option is more preferred for these type of people. And I get really passionate about things like this, like things involving children. I get very passionate about. And then they say that the gacha community is mainly full of kids and it's super cringy. Like, have you ever seen a good gacha tuber's video? Like maybe Rosie Closey or Millie or Not Zoe or Bear Puff or literally anyone that is good at gacha. I would put up a few examples on the screen right now, but I'm just so disgusted by these people, and my channel isn't even that popular, so I know that these people aren't going to see it, but I hope that we can make a difference with this. And to people who are in the gacha community, stop making videos about topics that no one would know about if you didn't make videos about it. People earn millions and trillions of subscribers a day. Like, people earn thousands of subscribers in a week for making videos that just hate on the gacha community. And the worst part is they're in the community themselves. Okay, that's like going up to someone and saying, hey, I'm average. That's not okay. That's like going up to that's like going into college and then telling your teacher that you suck at everything and that you're not good enough to be a famous writer or artist or whatever you're studying. Like, that's like ruining your own career in your own tracks. And then it's a win for you because you earn millions of subscribers from it, but it's a down for literally every other member of the gacha community. I think we people need to be more considerate. And I know that I'm referring to a specific gacha tuber in this video, and that kind of contradicts myself. I'm kind of contradicting myself right now, but I want to clarify, Peace Out Gacha Opinions is not a bad gacha tuber, but her videos mainly focus on topics that no one would ever know about if she didn't talk about it, and I'm fine with her saying that cutie pun traced or whatever, but saying that, like, for example, saying that like she can talk about controversy within the community, like, but things that aren't like bad necessarily, yeah, cutie pun tracing is bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not like inappropriate stuff bad, or a specific gacha tuber who has bad content bad. When you make a video talking about a specific gacha tuber in general, then people go subscribe to that gacha tuber, and more people know about it, and more people make videos about it, and you're just trashing your own freaking community. And I don't get the point of that. Why do you want to trash your own community? That does not make sense. I want to clarify that she's not a bad gacha tuber in any way. I think her OC designs are really cute, but if she would just use those OC designs for something that's not trashing gacha tubers, I think that would probably gain her more subscribers and even put a better name on the gacha community. Okay, this is like going into like a fandom that's hated. Give me a fandom that's hated. Miraculous Ladybug, for example. We'll just take that, and then just saying, hey, my fandom's that's like going up to someone who is trying to get into said fandom, and then saying like, hey, this community sucks, please don't join it. And you know what? Gacha tubers do that, but 10 times worse. They just ruin their own community, which already has a bad name. Do you feel like destroying your community? And then they blame it on the toxic videos. No, it's your fault. And I think that we can't make the trend argument either anymore, because trends have basically died out. When was the last time you watched a trend video? Yeah, no, trends have died out. You can't blame this on trends. You have to blame it on yourself. And if people were to accept the fact that they did something wrong and try to fix it, then it would probably be a little better. But no one is admitting that they're wrong. People are admitting that other people are wrong, but not themselves. Have you taken a look at yourself? You're just using your own community to get likes and follows and whatever else, and then you're saying that you're a good, quote-unquote, good person. These people are so disgusting, and I really wish I could curse at them, but I want to keep this video YouTube friendly, family friendly here. But you know what? They're just so disgusting in my eyes. Even if they are in a community that's hated, just because you're in a community that's hated does not mean that you can go out and start hating on your own community. That's like if a black person started being racist to themselves. That's literally what that's basically the perfect analogy here. That's pretty much a black person becoming a racist. That's all that is. I can't even stress this enough. Like, why do you feel the need to hate on your own community that's already hated? There's plenty of people out there that you can do it. Are you doing it because you have no talent and you can't do anything? And so you're using your community to get clout and then become famous anyway? And gacha tubers like this are mainly the reason why underrated gacha tubers like, I don't know, Mystical or, underrated gacha tubers in general. I can't think of any more examples because all I see in my recommended are these type of gacha tubers and our gacha life cringe. Like, I literally can't think of any examples to tell you. And the only reason I can think of Mystical is because she's one of my friends. And she posts pretty good videos. And this is a way of me marketing her brand. So please go check out Mystical. Thank you. Anyway, back to the video. I don't understand why you guys like to hate on your own freaking community. Have you heard anything about community service? And I know this is a completely separate thing, but you should support your own community, not hate on it. Like, yeah, I know it's good to spread awareness, but not about this. You're just putting a bad name on your own community. Yeah, it's good to spread awareness when it comes to things like Earth and planet Earth and stuff, but This isn't a talk. This isn't a TED talk about planet Earth. This is about your own community that you should feel that you are responsible for, and you should feel responsible for ruining it as well. Well, thank you for listening to my TED talk. I feel like raging out right now, but it's good to get my opinion out there. I hope you guys understand why I don't like Peace Out Gacha Opinions, and if you don't agree with me, now you can go ahead and leave a dislike. But thank you guys for listening to me. I appreciate that. Thank you, and goodbye.